Anybody who has access to your energy can destiny swap with you. I know it's hard to hear that, but it's the truth. And they don't need an extensive background in the occult, in witchcraft, or in any type of tradition. If their will and their intent is strong enough and you give them just enough access to your life, they can destiny swap with you. And the only way that you can truly ever prevent this from happening is to stop giving them access to your energy. Always watch out for people that are jealous of you. Always watch out for people that do not applaud you when you win. Because these are the people that totally see that you are doing amazing, but they want it for themselves. And guess what? They're gonna treat you like you're nothing special, and that is how they have access to your head. And now they've got you thinking their lies, whether you consciously believe it or subconsciously. And guess what? Your self-doubt is just making their energy stronger on you. So before this gets worse, you need to be honest with yourself about who these people are in your life. Identify them. Because once you kick them out like a bad tenant, that's when you take all of your power back.
What do you call those people that rush and do everything you said you were going to do before you do it?
I have a direct experience with this to the most extreme form, okay? Listen to a person who has had this to the highest degree, okay? It started off as a friend, she wasn't a good friend to other people, but we was cool, And we have two completely different ideologies. That's what makes this whole thing so weird. Like, she is clearly all baddie aesthetic. Like, our conversations consist of her getting a rich and marrying for money, and she ain't got time for that love stuff, and woo-woo, just hear me. So it started with this dude, right? She swore he looked like a Neanderthal, like she was using him for whatever, blah, blah, blah. At this stage, I was talking to my man. We was talking about getting married. We was going to go to the courthouse. I had told her we was going to go on a cruise for our honeymoon. Like, just gave her a layout of basically what I was going to do. I kid you not, 2 to 3 weeks later, she was getting engaged to the Neanderthal child. I didn't even feel no type of way because it was just funny to me how it was happening. She gets engaged. She tells me basically what I told her. Yeah, we're just gonna go to a courthouse. Mind you, this is the person who has always talked about the money, having an extravagant wedding. Like, we're polar opposites. But I guess all that went out the window when she seen I was moving. She got engaged before me, married before me, and then even when we stopped being friends, I noticed her honeymoon was on a cruise. Yeah, I'm married and stuff now, y'all. It don't even matter, but it was just so funny at the time, like how it was all working out. I just straight cut her off because it was just like, it was freaky to me, and I didn't know what that can look like in the long run. So I just cut it off, moved on. You know what I'm saying? Wishing all well to her, because I'm like, none of those things were authentic. She seems like she's doing good, so I just hope that she got out of that and she's moving forward. Amen.
Welcome back to AF9 Deep Truth Files. My name is Ancient. Let's watch this video and raise our vibrations.
Destiny swappers are opportunists, and they come in 2 types. Now, the first type wants to be you. It's more insidious, gradual over time. They're more than likely to become your best friend so they can spend a lot of time with you. Learn your outline, copy your sauce, know who you know. Eventually,
The crazy thing about Destiny swappers, sometimes they are doing it and not even conscious that they're doing it, because you see it happen many times around us. You could have felt it yourself with people come around you. However, they're doing it without even being conscious that is what's taking place. They're putting themselves in your shoes. They try to walk your path, collect all your blessings.
discarding you when they feel they can be a better you after gaining so much off of you. And if you want to know more about this type of Destiny swapper, I have it as a pinned video. Now, the second type of Destiny swapper is more aggressive because they don't want to be you, but they want your lifestyle, especially if you have a provider man. They'll come to your house, they'll meet your man, they'll make an effort to become close to your situation. So when the opportunity arises, they can make a play to step into your shoes. Or if there isn't a way for them to get close to your situation, they will covertly or overtly let your husband know that they want to get close to him.
First, she was just smiling like, I should Charles. And I'm like, that's my calling card. Because now, bitch, I know you people husband. Wow. I know you do it as a sport. And now you're going to bring my husband in it? I got to check you on that.
These things are real. These things happen.
Beware of people trying to swap destinies with you. Destiny swapping is a very real thing, and I had to learn about it the hard way. It's something that can be done without spell work, only intention. intention or even just a deep down desire of hate or envy for a person that person can see who they are. There's people out here that are gifted in this world, that are gifted with the sight to be able to see who you are before you can see who you are. You might be in your incubation stage.
As she said, there's people out here with the sight that can see who you are before you notice who you are. Some of these people even come in the form of haters. They're not going to celebrate you. They're not going to tolerate you. They're going to hate on you because they can see your light before you can see your own light, before it even shines, before your aura begins to glow. These people, pay attention to them as well. When your haters are speaking shit about you, pay attention to the words that they use, because if you flip the negative to a positive and you enhance that, watch you grow. If you ain't got haters, you please need to hurry up and go and get some, because they will tell you exactly what you need to do to achieve everything that you want.
Of understanding who you are, but then there's people that are like you're bing bing bing, and they can literally see your potential, your future, your power, your wealth, your gifts, all of that. In order for someone to attempt a destiny swap with you, they need to be close to you. They need to befriend you in some way. They need you to trust them in some way. They have to be in your presence in some way or some form. They have to be exchanging energy with you. Okay? Texting, chit-chatting, just somebody being in your energy. For example, if you have, let's say, a great marriage and a baby on the way. This person sees how much your husband loves you, and sees that you guys are starting a family, and how committed that person is to you, how that person continues to show up for you. The destiny swapper is going to befriend this person, not because they actually like that person, it's because they want to be that person. And it's beyond actually stealing your actual man and family. What they do is they meddle, and they are going to come off as somebody that has your best interests at heart and things like that. But for some reason, they're always like bringing you down, or their advice seems counterproductive to what you actually want. You see, they are intentionally misleading you in your life and your connection to destroy it. So the goal is to destroy your life. So if they can successfully destroy your life, then they can steal that energy and take on that destiny that you had as a happily married couple with a family. You see? So the successful destiny swap will be this person comes into your life, your marriage, your everything falls apart. All of it's gone, right? Then you look up and this person has a brand new marriage, a brand new man, like baby on the way. Everything that you just had that you lost, this person all of a sudden gained it. Okay? And if you're not spiritually aware, you would never know that this person was manipulating energy to take from you and to leave you where they were supposed to be. They're supposed to be lonely and unhappy, right? So they don't want to accept that. And the only way that they can try to have that is to take it from you. Same thing with spiritual gifts, business success. I mean, any and everything that you could have in the spirit realm that they can see. They can try to take it by redirecting you away from it. So that like, here's your abundance. Here's your pot of gold right here. And you're walking. And this person's energy comes in to be like, hey, look over there. Go over there. Oh, no, you can't. No, what? You can't do that. You'll be so good at this. You actually would, trying to make something else look amazing to you. That's not for you. It's their shit that they don't want. So then they can come in and sneak their little ass in and grab your little pot of gold. And grab your pot of gold, baby. I'm telling you, beware. And as a grown-ass adult person, this happens a lot to children in family dynamics. Like the parents and the grandparents do it to the kids because they can actually control the kids. So they don't have to pretend to be nice or none of that shit. They can just control them and, fuck them over as they please because, karmic, toxic adults. But as us full adults experiencing this maybe with friendships and things like that, it's gonna be like sheep in wolf's clothing type of energy. It's definitely gonna be like, oh, this person's like come into your life, and it just would seem like it's gonna be a good person because they're so interested in you, or they want to help you so much, or they have, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Beware. There's really people out here that are looking to steal your blessings, and some of them might be able to be. Some of them are better at it than others. I'll put it that way. But that shit don't work on everybody, baby. Know that.
Yes, be careful of the people that comes in your life with their hidden agenda, the motives that they have. They're not genuine. Not because they give you a help, it doesn't mean that it's actually helpful. They've got their own secret goals to come after you. They see your light shining. Don't let them steal your light. Don't let them steal your joy. Don't let them swap your manifestation for their boring ones.
Things first, cut off everyone, people, places, and things. You don't need people in your ear. That's not what you need right now. You need to actually get down to the basics. How do I obtain what has been taken from me? And it's usually your zeal, your passion, the ability to push your creativity, your passion for a particular thing. Let me say someone knows that you have the gift of creativity. They're going to want to kill and attack your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, so you don't feel confident in your creations, and so you're not able to be passionate enough to apply yourself. Laziness coming from nowhere, procrastination, lackadaisical attitude, your dreams dying on you. You used to love to do something, suddenly you no longer love doing it. I'm so tired, I no longer love that skill, I'm going to jump into something else. So notice when someone is doing that to you, and then they start doing the exact same thing that they just told you that, oh, you shouldn't really do that, and then they position themselves in a way that they are taking on the opportunities, taking on the glory that comes with it, just so they could do exactly what you were supposed to do. And make sure to take note of it. The best way to do this is by isolating yourself, moving in silence. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know your next move. It should be between you and God. In short, it should be neurospicy. At every point in time, people should be unable to predict you. It's like that trend.
Exactly. You shouldn't be showing your hands. You should be keeping your cards close to your chest. Learn to have a poker face. When you go around certain people, don't tell them your dreams, your aspirations, nothing. When it's out there in the public, then that's what it is. Don't tell them, because not everyone is happy for you. And sometimes they might downplay your dreams and make it look like you're crazy. But everyone starts out crazy until they say, yo, look, that guy is a genius. That guy right there knows what he's doing. First, they will laugh. Be careful of them, because not because they're laughing, it doesn't mean they don't see your greatness. They try to ridicule it, because in the shadows, they're going to be doing exactly what you've been doing. They ask you, how do you do this? What's the blueprint? What's your master plan? What's your destination? How did you get here? They would laugh. They would ask 21 questions.
We're seeing on TikTok when it's like, don't let them know exactly like that. Don't let them know your next move. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, whether it's anybody, nobody should know your next move, because if you're under attack, they're monitoring every single thing you do. So nobody should know your next move. You should be as delusional as the next person. Today you're doing the, tomorrow you've started that. Secretly you're really completing the projects that they don't want to see you complete, but outside you're pretending as if you're just wasting your time and playing. Keep them guessing, because you don't know where it's coming from and you don't know who's doing it. So make sure to move in silence. One, keep them guessing. Cleanse your energy. Isolation. You guys be crying and saying, I don't want to be lonely. Oh, my spiritual awakening journey, everybody thinks that's just the beginning, dear. You need to become strong in being by yourself. You don't need anybody's validation. You don't need anybody's approval. I tell you guys this every day. The most powerful person is the person that doesn't give a shit what people think about them, because they're able to live their life. They don't wait for higher ranking people to tell them they're on the right track. They don't need anybody's approval. They live life. Wow. And the only person that has control over them is a higher source or being, right? That's what you need to be on. Nobody should know your next move. Nobody should know the things that you have coming in for you. Nobody should know if you even have a future or if you have a plan. Let them just be looking at you as one move. Walk in silence. Walk in silence. Walk in silence. Honestly, I learned this from
Leave yourself as a blank canvas. Let them know nothing about you. Let them say what they want to say. You don't pay attention to them, pay attention to you. You stick to your grind. Discipline. Discipline. And remain your true, authentic self. Remain your authentic self.
Lots of songs where they be like, your best revenge is your paper. I've had really, really horrible things happen to me, like people doing humiliation rituals on me, trying to like derail me to the part where they make me feel like, oh, there's nobody going to support you. I have the support of the universe. I don't need any other person's support. So once you get on that, you will no longer be feeling like, I'm so lonely, I don't have friends, I don't have family. Yes, you don't need them. Elevation requires isolation. You notice that anybody that is going to the top, what do they tell you? It's lonely at the top. They're not carrying their mama, their sister, their brother, their friend, anybody with them. You get there by being by yourself. So zero in on your goals today. Discipline yourself. Work hard. Be consistent. Because that person is applying more pressure than you. You need to apply even more pressure than them. Because some people are fighting with you for what is yours. You have to become very, very disciplined and hardworking. Don't let it go. Don't relax. Don't say, oh no, I'm feeling lazy. That laziness is the spell work. The spells are working on you when you feel lazy, you feel unmotivated, you just want to give up on your dreams, you go towards addictions, you're wasting your life, you're wasting your time. Nope. Where is that coming from? I am a success. Every day speak positivity over yourself, because words are spells. I notice that people that don't like you, they could take your videos every day, take your pictures every day and speak evil over your life. So make sure you're using your own tongue, which is the most powerful device you have within you. Speak over yourself. Make sure that you use your mind. Your mind is very powerful. That's where every single reality and every talk.
And next thing is that talk to yourself in the mirror. Get into the habit of looking at yourself and talking positive things to your mirror. Positive mantras. Look for them. Speak them. Make up your own. Just make sure you speak success and abundance in your life. Health, wealth, all of these things. Miracles happen in my life even when I don't expect it. If you don't own a mirror, go to a shop. Buy one. Buy a small one. It doesn't have to be any massive mirror or anything like that. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? You hear it in the movie. You hear it when you were growing up. When they do these mantras to make themselves feel good. These things are real. Take the time out and speak blessings, miracles, abundance into your life.
Is shaped your own mind. Notice that my human mind is very strong. Call your power back to yourself. Speak words of affirmation. Jump. You don't have time to be lazing around, talking to friends or chilling with people. All you need to do now is focus on getting everything that has been taken away from you back. Working hard. No longer procrastinating. Where are those lazy spells coming from? Return it back to sender. Where's this confusion energy? Return it back to sender. Everything, return back to sender. Focus on yourself. Focus on your successes. Write down your goals. Don't talk to mama. Don't talk to papa. Don't be calling them and updating them, because some of y'all are crazy. Y'all be giving people updates on your life, like, yeah, to the monitoring spirit, like, yeah, I just bought a car. Just did it. I'm going to go towards this next. I'm thinking about moving to that. I'm thinking about, shut the fuck up and move in silence. Okay, that's what you guys need to hear. You to shh. Do your thing by yourself. You don't know who has bad or negative energy.
Shut the hell up. When you were younger, your mother, your parents to tell you, do not speak when you're eating. They weren't always talking about food. When you're eating, do not speak. Talk with your mouth open.
Towards you. Move in silence. Protect your energy like crazy. If somebody just randomly wants to find out stuff about you, lie. I suggest lying. I be lying to people. They be like, Fran, in 5 years' time, where do you see yourself? In the gutters, bitch. In the gutters. And then I'll now tell you that I will say myself, yeah. Then you now say, Fran has such a strong sense of direction. I'm going to go towards that. You have to lie to these people. Keep them guessing. Tell them that I'm going to move to the village and start my own farm. So any kind of crazy stuff that is not exactly what you want to do, and then you find out who is really trying to do stuff and jump into your path, who is a sociopath or who is actually using like spell work and black magic. You find out by you lying to them about what your next move is. Let me say, actually, what's your next move? Oh my god, I want to start a lip gloss brand. And that's not your next move. You don't even fucking give a fuck about lip gloss. And then you see the person now struggling to do their own lip gloss very fast. Some people are very diabolical in this life. So be mindful of the people you surround yourself with, the friends that you keep. Sometimes you even have people. Now, this one happens to me all the time. People befriending me, wanting to befriend me so that they can study me. I don't know if this happens to you guys. People will literally study me because I'm such a fascinating people, and I'm such a fascinating person to people that I'm mysterious. So they literally want to know me so that, oh my god, Fran, this is what Fran does in secret. I can't wait to know what she does. You know, she moves in silence a lot. So they literally want to befriend me. What do you like hanging out? What do you like doing? What's your personality like? So that they could literally copy it to a T. Okay? Copycat energy is also strongly associated with destiny swapping energy. People be copycatting into swapping destinies. So be mindful of anybody that is just obsessed with you, wants to copy everything you do. That friend that just wants to dress like you, speak like you, act like you, associate with you. Who are your friends? Wanting to hang out with the same people you hang out with. Girl, protect your energy by not telling people shit, by lying like a lunatic and just being fake. Okay, normalize being fake. Normalize faking your personality so that they don't really know the real you, okay? Make sure to move in silence. Keep your private information to yourself, okay? I love you guys. Also, if you guys want like the spiritual way, I'm gonna do that one next.
Thanks to everyone for sticking through to AF9 Deep Truth Files. If you haven't subscribed, the door is always open. Like, comment, share. Yeah, I like reading the comments down below just to see what everyone's going through. And not say I'm looking to Destiny Swap as well, but just your insights, your opinion. You see what I'm saying? So, peace. See you on the next video.